quick walkthrough on how to use an Android phone to create and upload evidence of your CHEM3A in-class activities to Blackboard. I downloaded and I'm using the ClearScanner app here. There are several other scanner apps. This one's nice because it allows you to reduce file sizes without using a separate app. When you go in, there's two icons on the bottom bar here. The mountain icon lets you import an image, say a screenshot you might have taken of a simulation. The camera icon uses your camera to essentially scan a document in. In this case, I'm doing the math review, and I have written notes. So I'm going to use that icon. I'm going to move my phone so I can see the entire page, take a picture. I'm going to check that picture to make sure it's legible. It didn't end up blurry. Check and see that I have all of the writing on the page, that I didn't position it so it cut off parts of the writing. That looks okay to me. If I needed to retry and take another image, I could do that. The next panel shows how it's going to essentially correct skewing and cropping on the document. So check that it's set properly and drag the icons to where they need to be if they're not in the right spot, or the anchors. And then you click the check mark to go to the next screen. You can do minor adjustments to the image. You can rotate the image. I'd like all your images rotated so the text is up and down. Don't worry about whether it's landscape or portrait. And when you're happy, you hit the check box. And this particular document that I started has one page in it. I can change the name of the document by clicking on the Word document up there. And I'm going to title this Math Review. I suggest giving your documents names so you can find them when you're going to upload them. Okay. In this case, it was a one-page upload, but just for clarity, I thought I'd add a second page. And this time I'm going to select a file, and it essentially goes into my gallery, and I can navigate to the screenshot in this case that I want to upload. And this is a simulation we'll be doing later in the semester, and sometimes I want you to build something and take a screenshot, but again, adjust the cropping so it's the way you want it. It looks good. You can rotate, things like that. Now I have two pages. Sometimes you're going to have multiple pages. If you need to, you can press and hold down on one and then drag it around to reorder it. In this case, my order's fine. I'm going to go back out, check that my document and everything is good. And when I'm happy, in the bottom right, there's this More icon, and I can save to storage. You have the choice of a PDF or JPEG. For CHEM3A, I need you to select PDF, and you want to make the file as small as possible. Depending on your camera, you can end up with quite enormous files, and that poses a problem in uploading. And then save to storage. And it's going to save on your hard drive, and in that case, pop up an ad. Now I want to go to Blackboard. And there are Blackboard apps. My experience is that they don't upload assignments properly. So I'm going to go in through Chrome, select the course. I need to get to that left menu. And the math review is under Lecture Documents. And there it is. So that pencil and ruler icon is an assignment. And that's where you're going to upload these documents. So click on the name. Don't hit submit right away. You need to attach a file first, and it gives you some assignment information. But down under assignment submission, you have a couple choices. You want to browse my computer, and in this case, it's saved as a document on my phone. And I have a bunch of choices here. I might have it on Google Drive, but in this case, I saved it to my phone's memory. So select a file. The ClearScanner, when you archive the file or save the file as I described, shows up in the ClearScanner PDF folder, and there it is. And now under that browse my computer, you'll see the file show up that it's going to attach it when I submit. So I'll scroll down to submit. Now when you initially go through this process, sometimes you end up with an image that says download or has just like a little file icon. That's not good enough. If it doesn't pop up right away, give it a few seconds, reload the page. But what you want to see is what we see here, is the actual image of the PDF document. And it should have the multiple pages all in the right order. They should all be legible. This is really important from my ability to grade and screen these, that I can see the documents without having to go through several steps to download. What you want to check is that it's legible, it's a PDF with multiple pages as opposed to multiple PDFs, that it has your name and date if you're doing pages, and that you keep the file size low. So if that's all set, you're in good shape.